afternoon. You're watching News at 9. I'm Michael Pinto.
And I'm Zach Faust.
Today we have a story on alternative energy source called biofuel.
Biofuels is a liquid fuel created from plant material. It can replace regular fuel and has less environmental impact.
The energy from the sun is transferred to plants. The energy from the plants is what biofuel is composed of.
How ethanol is made. It's a process that starts by grinding the feedstock into small particles. Add water, and you have a nice mash going. Add a special enzyme, and the starch breaks down into teensy-tiny little particles. See this fermented mash? It contains about 10% ethanol. But which 10%? To extract that ethanol, crank up the heat again and watch the ethanol vaporize. Add a small amount of gasoline, from 2 to 5%. The remaining ethanol, like any fuel, is sold to distributors for delivery to neighborhood stations. It's good for your country because it adds American jobs and reduces U.S. dependence on foreign oil. And it's better for your environment because it's a renewable fuel that greatly reduces harmful tailpipe emissions. And to think, it all started with corn.
Different types of plants can produce different types of fuel. Sugar crops or starch can be fermented to produce ethanol, a liquid commonly used for transportation.
Natural oils such as soybean or algae can be burned in diesel engines to produce biodiesel.
One of the best things about biofuels is how easy it is to transfer to it. It usually burns just like a regular fuel. Most cars are able to use a mix of ethanol or regular gasoline at any mix of it.
Unfortunately, it would take many years to convert biofuels. There is a lack of delivery method to the consumer. Gas stations don't have filling pumps for ethanol or biodiesel.
There may not be enough biomass for biofuel to use. Energy consultant Matthew Brown says replacing only 5% of the nation's diesel consumption with biodiesel would require diverting approximately 60% of today's soy crops to biodiesel production.
Another problem that has been brought up is the possibility that biofuel may cost more to produce than they can generate. Cornell University researcher David Pimentel's study that found that ethanol from corn requires 29% more energy that the end product itself is capable of generating.
One of the only ways to save our resources is to slow out use for fossil fuels. We must reduce consumption, not replace it.
Biofuel can also support our economy. The use of ethanol supports agriculture. Farmers are pushed to produce as much as they can. In turn, the increased production and sale of corn will stimulate our economy.
Overall, biofuels are a great way to save our environment and lower prices on fuel.
Hopefully one day we will be completely converted. I'm Michael Pinto.
And I'm Zach Faust. Thanks for watching.